Hi, I'm Not Yet Dead, and welcome back to Marwell Manor Farm. So, it's 10 to 2 in the afternoon. If you watched the previous videos, you'll know that I have been quite busy. So what did we do? We weeded fields 15 and 18. We have also seeded field 15, actually, come to think of that. I finished planting all of the trees in field 19. Missed a bit. Must move over. I bought a dozen more cows. 6 you saw on screen, 6 I did off screen, and I also cleared out the manure from the cow shed and put that in the greenhouses. I also topped up the water on the greenhouses, neither of which did you see. That was done off screen. So yeah, it's been a pretty busy morning, half day. I've also been popping up to the biogas plant now and again with the telehandler just to keep going, putting the bales into the digester. So yeah, I thought we'd come and do a second fertilisation spray on, or a fertilisation spray should I say, on field 18 for our canola. I was going to do it on field 15 as well, but of course I realised that technically we can't. So I don't think we'll be able to, because it's not started growing yet, so it's not changed the field state, and of course it was fertilised when I seeded it, so I'm assuming we can't do that, which does actually change my plans a little bit. I'm thinking of selling the little Massey and replacing it when I've got a little bit more money, which of course I will do come midnight when the biogas plant when the biogas plant plays out. So yeah, but at the moment it's the only tractor I've got that will take crop tyres. So yeah, I need to think about that. We'll see. Maybe I'll do this field and then we'll try field 15, but I don't know if it'll actually work. In theory it shouldn't do. So we'll give that a go. And then yeah, actually what we need to do, because as well as buying a dozen cows, of course I also bought some sheep at the end of the last episode. Sorry, at the end of the previous episode. So we need to sort out all the animals. So we'll get this field done, and then I think that'll be the next thing. Will be to sort out the cows and the sheep, and then we'll go over to the pig farm. And is it Southview Farm, whatever it's called? And we'll do the pigs. Whoops. Get them sorted out. Also could take over the corn from the silo, actually. That would be quite useful. Or maybe we'll go sell the eggs too. So yeah, lots to do. But yeah, first job definitely to get this done. And I've had a bit of a think about, with the new mods that have come out recently, I had a bit of a think about what we're going to do equipment wise. I've got quite a bit of leased equipment, so I've returned the weeder, because I dread to think how much that's cost me over the time that I've used it. It's probably already cost, probably would have been cheaper to just buy it outright, but of course I couldn't afford it. So I've returned it for now, so next time we need one, I'll have to buy one. Hopefully by then I'll actually have the money for it. But also, we've got the now we've got a few more cows. I'm not sure that the food mixer we've got will be big enough, and and I shouldn't need it for a few days. I need to burn down the total mixed ration I've got. Excuse me. Because when the cows have got total mixed ration and silage and grass, they eat the total mixed ration first. So the silage and grass is untouched, which meant that because the silage and grass were full, and when cows make a mess, what they make a mess, what they leave, what you clear up is silage. I have not been able to tip the silage back into the feed trough. I think I might have mentioned this before, which means that's currently now sitting in the food mixer, which means we've probably got an unbalanced mix, but we can live with it. But now we've got some more cows, we've got some space. I'm going to empty the food mixer. We'll return it to the store so that I don't incur another daily charge, and then I'll manage without it for a few days until total mixed ration is gone and we start to burn through some of the grass and the silage, and then we'll think about getting a new food mixer. By then I should have a bit more money. The other thing we've got is a milk trailer, which I think I will also return, because what I'm thinking of doing with all the mods that have come out recently, that new hook lift, the IT runner, updated IT runner pack, I think we're going to go with that. So that will be our next major investment, and it will be quite some investment, but it will basically do most of the things that we want. Of course we should have some digestate, so I need some sort of slurry spreader. That will be part of that pack, though I might get a separate one, but you know, I can use the transport tank, and I can use the fuel container and all sorts of stuff, so there's lots of things we can do with that, and actually overall it's a far more cost effective way of doing it. So yeah, I'll give that a go. But yeah, so it means we can return some bits of equipment that we shouldn't need in the meantime, and we'll have to focus on sort of having enough money put aside to be able to get that pack. So yeah, in the meantime we'll try and conserve the pennies a bit. I've also, as you saw in the last video, I've restocked on seed, fertilizer, and liquid fertilizer, so we'll be alright for that for a little while. I've put that away tidy. So yeah, I've been very busy. But yeah, so we'll get this done. I might carry on with this bit of a time lapse, and I'll catch up with you in a little while. So I popped up to the biogas plant, got that spraying done eventually. I refilled the fertiliser sprayer as well. Yeah, I thought we'd better pop up here and get the digester full again, bring it back up to max capacity. Just check that a sec. It's a bit tricky this, they're so close together, it's quite tricky to lift all three up without disturbing the whole stack, but with a little bit of practice and a great deal of care, it's doable. There we go. So we are now it's 32,000? Yeah. Okay, so we can take another stack. first. There we go. Perfect. That'll do. It's easier to do in threes, so may as well just pop back again a bit later on. And what is there left? Only another 9 to go. Okay. Leave it long enough, they'll all go in one shot. Right. I'll see you back down at the farm. Right, so I just jumped into the John Deere. Just need to find where I put it. The bucket for the front. Oh, there it is. Oh yeah, that's right. It's a bit tricky this. Let's see. Good use of space. Quite tricky to get it in and out on its own. There we go. Not bad. And we'll go clean out the feed for the sheep, and then we'll go clean out the feed for the cows, and then we'll need to feed them both as well. It's nice to see a good number of sheep in here now, slightly more than we had before. It? Yeah, looks like it. Right, so I set just to check. Yep. Is it all in one go? No. There we go. Right. Come across, jump over there, close the gate. And go sort out the cows. So I say I've already mucked out the cows, that's done. Sitting in the greenhouses. Right, so what we need to do then really is move that feeder out of the way. Feeder for forage rather. I'm actually knock these silage bales over, which is a bit annoying, but we'll need them in a minute, so that's not too bad. Excuse me, I've still got this cold. It won't let me feed that total mix ration, so let's try that. Hopefully it'll take all of it. Oh yes. Definitely. Good. That's that. That's handy. So, we'll take that back up to the store in a second. That can go back. And again, just because it's easier to use the tractor lights, should be some little, there we go. Right, so how we're looking now. So maybe a couple of silage bales. 2 or 3 probably. And I think they'll be done. That'll do, and we'll do some more TMR another time. But we'll just tidy up the yard a bit if I use up some of these loose silage bales I've got. As well. Leave that there a second. Go grab the bales white. Yeah, a little mishap with the straw bales as well. But that's okay because we'll be using some of those today. In fact, you know what, I may as well take this out, because we will need to put some straw in too. Oops, there we go. Now, if I remember rightly, straw's on the other side, so I have to go in backwards to do this. Alright, or am I? Pretty sure we put the straw in there, don't we? Oh. Oh yes. Oh, it just tips though rather than... Oopsie. How did I manage to do that? That was clever. Yeah. Oh. Oh, that's annoying. Leave the whole thing behind. Yeah, that's what I wanted. Not the neatest thing in the world, but still functional. And then it just... Right, so let's try that again. Yeah, it confused me because I expected it to spray everywhere and it just sort of drops out instead. But that's okay. It's interesting it just moved then. I mean the bale's not getting smaller, but it did just, as you would expect it to if it wasn't quite in properly. As it gets smaller it would drop down. Okay, I'm assuming we'll need a few of those. Let's see. Oh yes, one or two. Well, let's do another one for now. We don't want to sit and watch me give them straw all afternoon. Actually, that was the right one. Yeah, that was close. Because I should have used those ones outside first, but never mind. With no rain forecast, and I still haven't seen any rain on FS19. It's really, really weird. Not on any of my maps, I don't think, from memory, have I had any rain. Which in some ways is a little bit disappointing. But never mind. Ooh, that was close. They lost it again. Can't see it very good. So yeah, we'll just do one more of these and then we'll get those. We'll just quickly put a couple of those silage bales in. And then that'll do. And then we'll need some water. And then we'll need some hay bales for the sheep. And some water for the sheep too. Well, that didn't work very cleanly, did it? There we go. How's that doing? Hey, one more and that'll do for now. At least I've tied up those loose ones. Yeah, you must pardon the lack of chat. My throat is really scratchy this morning. That sort of, you know, if I keep talking, it become uncontrollably you know, I'll be coughing constantly. It's uncontrollable. Right, let's do that. Leave that down. Put that down there. Try not to knock it all over. Actually, that was a bit silly. I should have done the hay bales for the chute while I was there, but never mind. Look out, cow, coming through. No running away, please. Wow, good number of cows in here too. How much are they going to need? Ooh, a fair bit. Probably more than we've got. But that'll do for now. Yeah, I'll come and do it. Otherwise it gets really repetitive. So I'll come and do that a bit later on. I'll constantly do everything full on screen here all day. So that's the cows for now, that'll do. Honk out. Just go shut this gate. Excellent. Oh, I haven't seen yet. There you can see my trees. Coming along nicely. For the other ones I've just planted, they're still sticks. But yeah, that's quite pleasing. Good to see those coming along well. Oops, not that way, this way. There we go. So the sheep full, it's just the cows that need a bit more, but that's okay. Take these back, fill them up. I'll get the hay bales actually, I'll do that off screen. I'll go do that now. And then I'll catch up with you in a bit, because otherwise we're not going to have time to do anything for the pigs. I'll see you later. So just coming up to the store, bringing the feeder wagon. Oops, as I said before, going to return this. It's leased anyway, it's incurring costs, and we've got enough food for the cows for quite a few days. Hoping by then, we could do something bigger, and hoping by then we'll be able to afford to buy one. And something a bit bigger. So I'll leave that there. park up in front of the Brantnut. And suddenly, while I was having a lazy afternoon sorting out the animals, crops have gone over to the next stage, and there's suddenly a lot to do. Right, return that. Yep, thank you. Okay, done. Not in a dire rush, but you know. But I think we'll carry on. We'll get the we'll at least get the corn over to the pigs and get that done. But yeah, so these two new fields that I bought earlier today, in the previous episode, 2 and 3. For some reason, there's a patch there that's not quite ready in field 2, but field 3 is done. And actually, I might. I mean, there's no rush. They're still in first ready stage. Prices still aren't too bad either. It might be worth harvesting that and selling it just to get a little bit of cash because they are so low. That would be helpful. But yeah, first we'll stick with our plan. And also, field 15 has stepped over, and that now means I can spray it. So yeah, I'm not going to do that on screen because we've done a bit of that today. But I'll probably do that at the end of the episode and finish that off screen. And then I'll be in a position I can sell the Massey then as well, which also generates a bit of revenue. So yeah, certainly a lot to do. But first things first, let's take the corn over to the pigs. Looks like we could do a stocking up on a few crop types, so that's what we'll do with fields 2 and 3. We'll keep them for keeping a good turnover of different crops, and we'll try and focus fields 15 and 18 on either what we need in quantity or the higher value crops as the money earners, if you like. Right, I'll see you over at the pigs. Right, okay, so first thing to do then, before we do that, let's leave that there a sec. We better sell some eggs as well. This up. Do the same over here. There we go. Well, it did that again. Hope you can hear me. Let's check. Yeah, so that's it. Just, yeah, luckily I wasn't doing anything too crazy. But yeah, sudden disconnect of the controller, game freezes, I think it's this game. I don't know why it would do that, but I don't know why it would disconnect the controller. That really doesn't make sense. Right, I'm going to leave this on the front for now. So let's get this corn in. But I might slightly change how I was going to do this. So I think we'll just put the corn in, put it in the silo, what's left. On the assumption there is some left. Oh yes. Okay. So how are the pigs looking then? Need straw, wheat, barley, soybeans, canola, but not urgently. What's a little bit more sugar beet? Let's try this. Whoa, no collisions. Wow. Okay, carefully then. There we go. This actually works really well for this. Oops. Whoa, I've still got it. Oh, that's no good. I pressed the button to put it down. Ugh. They were so neat. They're very good boxes. I'm sure the eggs are absolutely fine. There you go. Good. There's a strap, right? Yep. Right, okay. Oh. So maybe this isn't the right thing to do, egg boxes. Right, you know what, I'm not going to bother now because this is taking too long. Okay. So I need somebody else to carry the eggs in. Oh, that's a bit annoying. I thought this would be ideal for doing that, and I'm stuck. Oh well, let's empty the corn. At least I made some space. I'll just have to come back. I might have to get another trailer. Because of right now, I don't have anything I can transport those eggs in. Oh, so irritating. Anyway, not to worry. Let's just empty the corn. And I was kind of just thinking, I was hoping we'd tell those today, but I was kind of just thinking we're nearly at the end here, so anyway. Maybe we'll use this for its intended purpose. And just very quickly then. Oh yes, I did. Just top up the feed, might as well. And then yeah, I think we'll call it. And I will go and. I will go and spray field 15 so we get that next fertilisation level. Because I don't want to be doing it in the dark. I might go train the horses as well. I always leave that to the end of the day, and it's the one thing I haven't got lights on. Seems a bit pointless. Right, so we're now fresh out of canola pretty much. So from field 18 I'll need to bring a little bit over here, a little bit of wheat and barley, at least they're all in the green. Oopsie. Yeah, so a little bit annoyed about that. I need to figure out what I could use instead. I don't want to have to go to the trouble of, you know, buying a Mahindra or a John or a Degator or a pickup or something. That would be a little bit annoying. Yeah. I was on about getting another trailer. Maybe that is the answer. But I was going to use it for the wool. But I suppose if I come over here and move them at least to clear the space out, stack them up. Yeah, I'll give it a thought. I don't think there is anything else I can use at the moment. Yeah, I was rather hoping this might do that as well. Oh well, never mind. Right, I'll also at some point need to come over and get the manure out of the pit here. Take it over to the greenhouses. The cows, well, currently aren't making quite enough. I suppose the time, you know, now we've got more cows, they might do, but they weren't. So yeah, I need to do that too. Anyway. Swing this round, block all the traffic. You're gonna start beeping, aren't you? Yeah, whatever. Wow, get a bit closer there, don't you? Wowzers. God, this road was empty a minute ago. Seriously? Good grief. Oh, not having a good day, are we? Right. So yeah, so I'll go into field, fertilise field 15. And, yeah, I think, given a rather disastrous end to the episode, I'll call it a day. So I hope you've enjoyed this, just getting the animals all up to speed, and yeah, we've definitely got an amount of harvesting to do, so that's really good. So maybe the next episode we'll get these two fields harvested. Hopefully that sunflower will turn, but at least we can get the soybeans up and sell them. And yeah. So I hope you enjoyed this. Subscriptions and likes very much appreciated if you feel so obliged. Yeah, you know, leave any comments and thoughts, ideas. I've got a few things I'm planning on doing next when we've got a bit more money, but we'll just have to wait and see. And yeah, otherwise I'll look forward to seeing you back on Marwell Manor Farm very soon. Bye bye for now.